Hi, Adam. Very good.
Long time no see. Thank you for having us
Thank you for coming.
on your formal announcement.
Yes. Of course, I couldn't miss you guys being here. I mean, you are family to me.
Much. So, Sampan, mag-start na tayo ng another pack na journey. But this
Facts.
time, I think, hindi na sa pageantry. So, paano tayo na-push going to involvement ng politics?
Well, I have to say that I gotta give it up to my pageant experience for molding me into the woman that I am today and trying to go and pursue this different career path for myself because with pageantry it really opened my eyes into giving back to with the community, and hence why I started my foundation, foundation, which is Pangarap and Kalinga, where we really help give kids a stable environment at home, and throughout their education so that they can dream freely and later on, think about giving back to the community as well. So I really got to give it up to my pageant experience.
That's nice of you naman, no? You're taking your advocacy
Yes.
to the next level.
And I also have to say that my studio was named
Yes.
because of you guys. Remember?
Pero kasi bihira yun beauty queens like you actualizing their advocacies even after their reign is over.
Right.
Yeah, bihira yung katulad mo. So, actually, nung nakuha ko yung invite, nung sinabing, okay, SP's campaign, akala ko nasa utak ko, fashion campaign. I thought you were going
Saan tayo rarampa, guys?
sa Paris. For what? So, nagulat ako. Tapos when you guys showed up here and I asked what the campaign would be, nagulat ako, you will be running for public office.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so can you tell us more about it? How did you arrive at your decision to join?
Well, first of
Politics.
all, again, pageantry has opened up my eyes to the people I can connect with, to the network that you can surround yourself with in order to give back to the community. And then I opened up my PAC Foundation, and in line also with the businesses that I have, which is mainly in land development. Community to my family is always very important because we always have the saying, angat isa, angat lahat, right? Because when you're building a community, for example, a resort, you're providing 200 plus jobs to people. And, all of our employees, we treat as family. So they also come to us when they need help, or extra, pambaon para sa mga bata nila. And that really touched me in order to try and go for a bigger platform after pageantry where you can actually create programs that matter and that signify change, right? So it's really with passion, integrity, and drive that I'm doing this.
So, Sampan, is it your advocacy who pushes you to join the politics, or is there someone na nag-push sa'yo na mag-join sa politics?
Honestly, it's my advocacy. It's more about seeing the reactions of people when you actually are on the ground and when you help them. Nakakataba talaga ng puso. Like, I've never felt so passionate in my entire life before. Kasi with pageantry, I mean, great, you're helping people, but at the end of the day, what you're looking out for is how you look on stage, your rampa and everything. And I was like, edi magrampa na lang ako sa community, right? No, and where you can really make a change and give back to the people. I think, especially during this time where people have so many dreams, they want to do so much, but there's no action behind it. And so I really hope that I could inspire younger girls also to actually take a step, take action, and be the beacon of change. So,
Hindi pa ako sa lakas ng loob mo.
ay,
Kasi let's say,
lagi.
pageantry, diba, is already,
It's really
a world of its own.
Yeah, stepping out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, and then
talaga.
politics.
Yes.
Let's face it, when we talk about politics, it's another different world out there. Much cruel, much divisive, much, 30-year, I don't know. So, wow, parang na-miss ako. Where do you get this drive or confidence to power through?
I'm a Capricorn. So I think that would explain a lot. But also as a kid, I've always put myself out of my comfort zone. I mean, joining or even studying in the US, I pushed for it as well. And then coming back here, going for Bini Bini, Miss Grand, the foundation, and then helping mold my family's business as well. You know, all of these positions that I've been in, they're not comfortable. And it's not like I had an easy time getting there. I know the essence of working your way up. And I think this is the same for public service, right? It's just that the fruits of my labor would be going to people who need it the most.
And
That's the main difference.
what's amazing about what's amazing about this is that you are a woman, doing all these, capable of doing different things for your community. Why do you think it's about time women voices like yours should be heard in the political arena?
Because it matters, first of all. And second of all, if you notice that people who are going for public office, they're much younger now. You know, I read this business article on Forbes and they said that the tides are changing. You know, the baby boomers, like my parents' generation, they're slowly passing down the baton. And I felt that because I am working as a COO. And I think it's time for, you know, a younger mindset to actually make a change because in the upcoming weeks, I'm going to be traveling around the Philippines and hosting this YouTube series called Sampan Listens. So I'll be going to Cebu, Ilocos Norte, Mindanao, Laguna, Batangas, everywhere where I get different focus groups from different marginalized groups. So meaning the LGBT community, women in business, people in transportation, you know, the drivers for Grab and whatnot, and actually sit down and listen to what their problems are. And from there, then I will make my path and my game plan on how to actually help these people. Again, I think that the younger generation needs to actually make a change by listening to people, right? So that's what I want to do, really.
So, a lot of pageant fans kasi are asking, why a GMAT party list?
Why a GMAT party list? It's because it's the party list of the mga Caviteño. Again, I've always represented Cavite. And, you know, I brought Cavite to an international stage already. If you remember, I wore the paro-paro costume, right, for my Miss Grand stint. And growing up in Cavite, that's the first community I want to help because they have helped me a lot in my pageantry journey. And so this is a way of me giving back to them. And again, I'm always going to go back to my roots and where my heart is. And that's forever Cavite.
What is your personal style? What are your trademark outfits?
Well, people describe me as Sam Pak. It's kind of like my branding. So I guess my trademark outfits recently have been more on business suits because I do go to the office regularly. But I've always liked my outfits to have some sort of pizzazz, whether that be a 22-inch waist corset or some bling on the side too.
So, anong feeling kapag nakakatulong ka sa mga bata?
Nakakataba talaga ng puso. I mean, iba yung feeling when you're on the ground and you see them and they hug you after. I mean, that feeling, it's priceless. So,
Sa paglalakad mo, ano yung nakita mo ng mga problema na dapat ayusin? Particular na sa mga katulad sa mga
yes, so with the students, I feel that they do not have a stable environment where they can study because most of the classrooms in marginalized places, they're literally kulang of basic needs. They don't have the proper chalkboards, kulang ng mga libro, right? So they don't have the proper educational materials in order to freely study and not worry about basic necessities, which I think they shouldn't have a problem with.
Anong feeling mo kapag niyayakap ka ng mga bata, nagpapasalamat sa'yo sa mga tulong na ibinibigay mo sa kanila?
Sobrang nakakataba ng puso. And of course, it makes me want to help more. Because if you could see, you know, their reactions and how happy they are, you must be a robot if you're not gonna almost cry, right? You know, the kids at the PAC Foundation launch actually wrote me some letters also, and sobra akong napaiyak talaga. So makes me want to help more.
Bakit pagtulong sa mga kabataan ang mas binigyan mo ng prioridad sa iyong paghawak ng mga ganito?
Right. I'm not limiting myself to only helping children. Again, the PAC Foundation is for everyone. It just so happens that the opportunity to help the certain school internate came first. And I thought, what better way to launch rather than launching it in my hometown?
Ayan. Sa tuwa naman ako sa iyo.
Thank you. Pwede na ba mag-pageant?
Sam, kumusta yung naging proseso nitong panibagong adventure mo? Like, sino-sino yung mga taong unang nakaalam? Gaano katagal yung decision-making na ginawa mo with your family or relatives? Kumusta yung process?
I mean, it's really nerve-wracking, you know. Iba kasi when you're joining a pageant, it's like, kaya ko na to, you know, I'm ready, I'm physically fit. But with public service, there's so many factors to take in. So I guess it's, of course, my family who knew first because I'm the one who expressed, like, hey, I kind of want to help Cavite in a bigger and grander way. And what better way to do so with that platform and public service? So, yes, my family knew first, of course.
Kumusta ang support ni na Michelle, ni na Emma, ni na Mau?
Now,
Kumusta?
full on support, full on support. You know, my friends really keep me grounded, and it's so nice of them to even be coming to Miss Bacoor. So Iman and Maureen will be there also, and Rian will be there to support as well. So very excited. I think they're also excited for me, but it's like a whole new world that they're also getting exposed to. But I'm just glad that they keep me grounded.
Another question. Sam, for you, what is a leader?
A leader is someone who actually goes and takes action, someone who asks the people what they actually need, asks them how they feel about certain issues or topics, and then after goes and makes a change. Because you can have an initiative, but if there's no follow through, di ba, di wala na.
Last question.
Go.
Last question from me. Not a question, but some message to our Filipino pageant fans na nagrarally sa'yo from the Binibining Pilipinas journey to Miss Grand International to Miss Universe Philippines.
So to all the pageant fans, please support my journey in this one. I know it's so different from pageantry. It's also so different from business. And this is also a new journey that I'm stepping into. But I would really, really love your support. And if you could only hear the programs that I have in store, of course, for the pageant community with my focus group discussion series, you know, we will be featuring a lot of marginalized groups from the LGBTQI+. We will also be featuring a lot of groups from marginalized creative communities. And so, you know, I only hope to be your voice in public service. And I hope that you could all do this with me again.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, Adam.
Laban.
Laban lang.
Naghihintay pala ng message yung Sampan community kasi kausap ko sila kanina.
Oh, ano daw?
Message ko sa kanila.
So hi to all the paninis there. I hope to see you in Miss Bacoor. I invited Iman, Rian, and Iman to be there as well. So I think it's going to be a very good pageant. And I also have to say I have a surprise, not just for the candidates that day, but I also have a surprise for the audience members. So, abangan!
So kasali ba kami doon kasi audience din kami that day?
Let's see kung mapili, kung ma-choose.
Thank you, Sam!
Thank you, Ayel!
I love you so much!